I'm going to do some Charleston modeling for American style. I call this exercise chain reaction. Anytime you make decisions in the Charleston, your hand can change with each pass. So this exercise will help to find out if you are on point with your decision making. Welcome to Mahjong Central. My name is Michelle. Let's get started on this chain reaction. I've got all my tiles out and they've been mixed, so I'm going to take 14 random tiles. We're just going to say I'm the dealer. And then I'm going to create a mock Charleston. I'm going to make sure there's no jokers in here because we've got to be able to recreate this exercise and try for maybe plan B. Sometimes when you play, you have a plan A and a plan B. You go with plan A, but maybe plan B would have been better. That's exactly what this exercise is going to help you figure out. So there's the Charleston. Let's see what we've been dealt. So we do have a joker to work with, which is always nice. Well, I take that back. It's not always nice. What happens if you're going for a pair hand? You don't need a joker. You got to throw it away, which announces to everybody that you're playing a pair hand, especially if you throw away a joker right at the beginning of a hand. All right, now I'm going to take a photo of this drawn hand because we need to recreate this. So let's see what a plan A and a plan B might be in this case. We've got a 5-7. I'm thinking big odds. If we play 5-7, 7-9 for big odds, that would be one way to go. Another way to go would be consecutive, in which case we would say 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at all these 5, 6, and 8. So I think plan A is 5, 7, 7, 9. Plan B would be consecutive with 5, 6, 7, 8. Anytime you're in mixed suits for consecutive, you want to pick 4 numbers around your multiples. In this case, we have 5 and 7. We could pick 4, 5, 6, 7 or 5, 6, 7, 8. That would include our multiples. So let's go ahead and throw these. We've got an even and odd and mixed suits. And here's our first pass. I'm going to take a photo of that. We got a flower, so now we have another multiple here. To use the flowers in the odds category, there's only one hand with flowers, and that is the 4th one down. We would play flowers 5, 7, 9. We'd have to use this for the 9, so that's pretty specific. I think still we might be able to play 1 through 9. I'm going to keep the 3, but I don't like passing like numbers. I think that's just as bad as passing a pair. So we need to give up on, let's give up on the 3 after all and stick with big odds. I'll take a photo of that. None of those tiles are helpful. Let's hold the white. I think that is just as valuable as a flower. And I rarely pass flowers, so I also rarely pass whites. White dragon is on par with a flower, in my opinion. Okay, we'll take a photo there. And we did get a 7 and a 7. The 6 is consecutive, but that's not going to be helpful. We're playing odds. So here we have 5, 7, maybe 7, 9 with the joker there, or this 7, 9. We have to make a decision though, because we only have 2 tiles to pass, including the white dragon. So I think 5, we got to give up on one of these. I'm not going to pass a flower. So let's go ahead and give up on the 9 crack, because I don't want to pass a white with a 7 because that would feed right into a year hand. So we're going to pass these 3. I will take a photo, and we got a keeper. Okay, now we can give up the 7. Pass those. Okay, I'll take a photo of that. We're collecting joker bait here. And we have 2 tiles to pass. I'm thinking 5, 7, 7, 9. We can use this joker maybe for that 7. I'm not going to pass a flower. I'm going to pass 1 blind. Okay, so we did not, oh, you know what? That blind pass, that's okay. That's the last one. I was just going to say that blind pass might mess things up. Okay, so we got a north and an east. So I think for optional cross, we're going to pass 1 blind. So I will take 2 tiles out of here. Just 2. And we have discards. So we're in between, and we're exactly in between 2 hands here. We could play 5, 7, 7, 9. This would be 5, 7, 7, 9 would be the second hand under odds. Or we could play flowers 5, 7, 9 dot, and then this would be the joker bait. Either way, we're in between because we have 3 tiles either way. Or really, that's not true because we only need 2 flowers. So the 5, 7, 7, 9 is the better option by 1 tile. So we have 3 discards and joker bait. All right, now we're going to recreate this and see if consecutive would have been a better choice. So we just have to remember 3 discards with joker bait. So basically that means 5 discards. Okay, that's what we started with. I'm going to recreate the Charleston now. All right, here we go. So I think the options were 5, 6, 7, 8. So anytime you're playing consecutive, you just want to keep all the tiles in a range of 4 numbers around your multiple. So 5, 6, 7, 8 is what we have to work with here. I think I would totally keep the 6 because we might be able to do 5, 6, 7 with 6s in the middle. We could do 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. We'd have to lose a multiple. We could do like numbers even with 7s because I don't want to pass like numbers here. Sorry, that was off screen. So that's why I'm going through this decision making. Let's give up on these tiles right here. All of these can go away. So let's throw west, 9, 8. That way we have an even, an odd, and a west. These are consecutive, but if we threw a 5, 8, that's, well, that might be even better, but I don't want to be left with like numbers. If I threw a 5, 9, they're both odd. It's really equally dangerous. It doesn't really matter. The 8 or the 5 would be good. I'm just going to do the 5. Now we're left with consecutive 8, 9, but that's okay. All right, here we go. So we got a flower, and we picked up a 6. So we're saving 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm not passing a flower, so we're going to pass these 3. Okay, now we have a 4. 4, 5, 6, 7 is too big of a range. If we went 4 through 8, if we did 4, 5, 6, 7, we don't have a 5, so we can't go from 4, 5 to 6, 7. We have no 6, so we're just going to go ahead and throw these. I really don't like throwing white dragons, but I think at this point we have no choice. Okay. Okay, now we've got some tiles to work with here. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have a 7 here. So we're at a decision point. Oh, how'd that get way over there? That's funny. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got some flowers there. I'm thinking we one suit 5 through 9, but we have a big gap with no 9 dot. We could play 5, 6, 7 with opposite dragons. This would be the last hand under consecutive run. There would be a gap there too, but I think that's, oh, and then we have like numbers here. Oh no. Okay, so see, we have to make a decision again. I think we need to give up on, I'm not going to pass a flower, and I'm not going to pass like numbers. Therefore, I'm going to give up on my 8, and I'm going to play 5, 6, 7 with opposite dragons. You have to play defensively. You got to take care of yourself first, but then you have to make sure that you're playing defensively with your passes. So that's why I'm whittling down my options for my hand and breaking it up so that I'm not passing valuable tiles. Okay, now we have 1, 9, 4. None of those are helpful. So we can pass one of each suit. This is actually good because it's even, odd, mixed suits. There's another flower and a 6 and a south. So yeah, that's not helpful. And a north and an east, a 4. None of those are good. Although here we have a 4, 5, 6. But that's not going to be helpful either. Okay, so let's throw north 4, 6. And the reason why is for east and evens, that goes with a hand this year. So that's why I would throw the north with the evens. Too bad we didn't have that 1, 3 dot because we could have played maybe the lucky 13. Maybe we'll get it back. This will be interesting. Maybe lucky 13 will come in if we get a 1 or a 3 dot out of here. I don't remember if there's a 3 dot, but I know there's a 1 dot. And I didn't think about lucky 13 while we were going through until just now that we have 4 or 3 flowers. No. So we have 7 discards. We might be able to play lucky 13 if we get a 1, 3 and use this as joker bait. That probably would be better. So the results. The first hand was the better option, I think. 5 discards, I believe, is what we were left with. And this time, we've got 6. So the first option was better by 1 tile. So this is a really great exercise. I challenge you to try it yourself. Let me know what you think about it first though, then go try it and come back and tell me what you think after you've done the exercise. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click subscribe. Between now and the next Charleston chain reaction with American style, may all your picks be keepers.